Good morning, boys. Today we shall begin with the new chapter of English, that is, the journey to the great ooze. I'll show you the PDF file of the textbook on the screen, as well as you can remove your textbook and you can go through the textbook when I am reading the lesson. So kindly pay attention in your textbook. The Visit of Oz is a well known fantasy of children's literature. It tells the story of Dorothy, who is whisked with her dog Toto by the cyclone to the wonderful land of Oz. There she meets the Tin Woodman who needs a heart, the Scarecrow who needs brains, and the Cowardly Lion who needs bravery. They all want to see the visit of Oz, the only person who can help them. Here's an account of a part of their journey to the Emerald City of Oz, where the wizard lives. Read The Visit of Oz to find out what happens next. So, this part of the lesson only consists of a certain part of the story. The entire story, if you want to read, you have to read the entire book of The Visit of Oz. The Visit of Oz was written by Lehman Frank Baum, 1856 to 1990. He has written many other books about Oz. This classic novel was also made into a movie. So Lemon Lemon Bond has not only written the novel, but this particular story has been converted into a movie. If you want, you can put this name on the YouTube and you can see the entire movie over there. So let's see the part of this story here. Before starting, the characters in this particular story are Dorothy, who is a girl who is having her favorite dog Toto. Then comes the Tin Woodman, who needs a heart, the Scarecrow, who needs brain, and the Cowardly Lion, who needs bravery. All want to visit the Emerald City of Oz, where they want to visit the visit who is supposed to help them in their problem. Now, how they go there? First of all, Dorothy's house is completely caught in the cyclone, and then it is taken from the city to the another wonderful land of Oz, where she meet all these other characters, and they all decide to go and visit the wizard. So let's see first in the video, then you will come to know exactly who are these characters. See the video first. So now the entire team was ready to go to visit the Wizard of Oz. So let's see now what happened next. This was to be an eventful day for the travelers. They had hardly been walking an hour when they saw before them a great ditch that crossed the road and divided the forest as far as they could see on either side. It was a very wide ditch, and when they crept up to the edge and looked into it, they could see it was also very deep, and there were many big jagged rocks at the bottom. The sides were so steep that none of them could climb down, and for a moment it seemed that their journey must end. What shall we do? Asked Dorothy despairingly. I haven't the faintest idea, said the Tin Woodman, and the lion shook his shaggy mane and looked thoughtful. But the Scarecrow said, we cannot fly, that is certain. Neither can we climb down into this great ditch. Therefore, if we cannot jump over it, we must stop where we are. I think I could jump over it, said the Cowardly Lion, after measuring the distance carefully in his mind. Then we are all right, answered the Scarecrow, for you can carry us all over on your back. one at a time. Well, I'll try it, said the lion. Who will go first? I will, declared the scarecrow. For if you found that you could not jump over the gulf, Dorothy would be killed or the Tin Woodman badly dented on the rock below. But if I am on your back, it will not matter so much, for the fall would not hurt me at all. I am terribly afraid of falling myself, said the cowardly lion. But I suppose there is nothing to do but try it. So get on my back and we will make the attempt. The scarecrow sat upon the lion's back, and the big beast walked to the edge of the gulf and crouched down. Why don't you run and jump? Asked the scarecrow. Because that isn't the way we lions do these things, he replied. Then, giving a great spring, he shot through the air and landed safely on the other side. They were all greatly pleased to see how easily he did it. And after the scarecrow had got down from his back, the lion sprang across the ditch again. Dorothy thought she would go next, so she took Toto in her arms and climbed on the lion's back. Holding tightly to his mane with one hand, the next moment it seemed as if she were flying through the air. And then, before she had time to think about it, she was safe on the other side. The lion went back a third time and got the Tin Woodman, and then they all sat down for a few moments to give the beast a chance to rest, for his great leaps had made his breath short, and he panted like a big dog that has been running too long. They found the forest very thick on this side, and it looked dark and gloomy. After the lion had rested, they started along the road of the yellow brick silently and wondering. Now we'll stop till here, boys. I'll show you everything what happened in this particular part in the video. Remaining part of the lesson will be explained in part 2. So let's see the video first.
Adapted by Muirfoot.
The journey to the Great Ouse. Let's see now. They camp under a tree. The Tin Man chops wood with his axe. Dorothy builds a fire. Dorothy and Toto eat some bread. There is no more bread. That will they do for breakfast. So you can see there they all are sitting and having a breakfast. If you want, says the lion, I can go into the woods and kill a deer. You can cook the deer on the fire because you are strange and you like cooked food. It will be a great breakfast. Don't, please don't, says the Tin Man. I will cry and my jaws will rust. You can see there the lion is ready to go in the jungle for hunting, but they are not sending. The lion does not kill a deer for Dorothy. He goes to eat dinner in the forest. No one knows what he eats. He doesn't say. The scarecrow finds a tree full of nuts. He fills Dorothy's basket. He is kind, but he looks silly. His hands drop many nuts. Dorothy laughs. The scarecrow takes a long time. He doesn't mind. He likes being away from the fire. So, after a long break, they get the nuts there. Who the scarecrow tries to find some nuts from the tree and they have it. The next day, Dorothy washes her face. They walk down the road. Oh no, there's a giant ditch. It is very deep. So, this was the ditch in between of their way, and they were wondering how to pass it. What can we do? Asks Dorothy. I don't know, answers the Tin Man. We can't fly, we can't climb, says the Scarecrow. If we can't jump it, then we must stop. I think I could jump over it, says the Lion. Good, says the Scarecrow. You can carry us. So they all are planning to jump, but who is the person who can help them is only the lion. So he took a judgment of the distance and decided to carry each of them one by one on their back. I will try, says the lion. Who first? I will go first, says the scarecrow, because a fall won't hurt me. So the scarecrow was the first person. I'm scared of falling, says the lion, but I will try. The scarecrow sits on the lion's back. The lion looks at the giant ditch. Why don't you run and jump? Asks the scarecrow. Lions don't run and jump, says the lion. So here is what happening there actually. The second person was the scarecrow. The lion leaps over the ditch. It looks easy for him to jump over the ditch there. The lion jumps back over the ditch. Dorothy and Toto go next. You can see Dorothy sitting on lion's back and jumping. They get on his back. The lion leaps. Finally, the Tin Man rides on the lion's back. They are all over the ditch. The lion is very tired. His tongue hangs out like a dog. He rests. He's tired now because he have to go 3 times to carry each of them. So he looks very tired. You can see the tongue of the lion there. So this was the place actually. So here we'll end part 1 of the lesson. After this, they again start continue going to their way, and after some time they again come across another ditch. So let's see now what happens in the next video.